Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I wanted to show you how to make this lovely, it's a sliding closure for a little journal card, and it's in my new kit called Wisteria Dreams, and this is what it looks like. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I've got some little dingly danglies up there, and what it is, you just pull that up and you've got like a little journaling spot there, so you can just journal in like that. And then this just folds down. Well, it just slides down, which is lovely. So I think it's just beautiful, but I thought I'd do a little video just to show you how to make it. Again, popping some little stickles on there, or any embellishments on there would look absolutely beautiful, wouldn't they? So that's what I thought I would show you today. I'm going to just give you a quick flip through of the kit as well. But I do have, this, which is an instruction page as well, to show you how this is made, because obviously sometimes we go back to our kits and we forget how they are done. So you'd look at that and think, oh, what was that? But I've got an instruction one for you. So we've got the instructions here, and each of these numbers corresponds to the numbers down here on the picture, just so you sort of like get an idea of how to do it. So I'm hoping that will be nice and easy to follow for you, but I wanted to just do a video to show you, how you can make it step by step as well. And I'm going to pop the link to this video onto here, so you've always got a reference, when you come to make it. So I'm going to give you a quick flip through. So that's those two bits, which we'll be doing in a minute. This is the beautiful kit. We have 20 pages, and I'm just loving it. I love Wisteria, and I love the colours are just beautiful. Beautiful window down there. We've got some lovely little poems in there as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick flip so you can have a little look to see what's in here. I do like to do this so you can have sort of like a, not quite hands-on, but a good look at the pages. This is beautiful, and I'm loving these little poems on here as well. Just gorgeous. Look at that lovely page. So this one I popped in there because sometimes we want sort of like filler pages in our journals, and this is a nice one to write on, isn't it? And then I was thinking as well, you can pop your embellishments, little fussy cuts that I've got in here, and stick those on there as well. We've got the smaller versions of the papers, which are like postcard size. So we have 6 of those. We've got some lovely embellishments here, some lovely words. So we've got the Wisteria Dreams, Wisteria, Whispers, Delight, Wonder, Beauty and Dreams. So beautiful. Oh, and these have got little poems on, but I thought they would be really nice on the front of a journal. Whether it's just like even like a little notepad, you could pop those on. I just love them. Love them. We've got some journal cards. Beautiful. And then we have some tags with some poems on. These are little pockets. I thought you could use these as pockets. So you could do a little bit of fussy cutting around there, and then just this, and these fit in there absolutely perfect. But we will definitely be making this one because this is just so beautiful. Look at these lovely ladies. Just gorgeous. Got some wisteria, lovely windows, lovely lantern there, and we've got some beautiful little butterflies to pop about. And this one, we've got some pockets, we've got some page tabs and some beautiful tags, and this is just lovely. So there we go. That's a little flip through. Let me just pop that to the side, bring this down. So this is lovely. So we've got the instructions. So in the instructions, so we've got this one is 1. I'm going to just show you here, because when we refer to these instructions, we print out page 18, which is this one in your kit, and then you cut it out, and then it says fold part 2 in half. So this is part 2, so we just need to fold this one in half. But again, we've got the pictures to show you as well. So I'm hoping that's going to be good for you. Now I have already printed it out and it's there, but look, I'm just going to show you again what it looks like. So I've got little dingly danglies, and this just pulls up, opens up, and then you just push that down to close it up. So that can slip in a pocket. You can have it actually attached to your page. with the back, and then you just flip that up like that. This could be popping over the top of your page as well. Lots of ways to use it, but I just love it. So here we go. So we have got the main bit, which we need to fold up, and we have the little tab. We have this and this. So what we're going to do, we'll start with this piece. I've printed on the back, but again, you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to fold this one in half, like that. So that's in half. Pop that to the side. Now this one, this has got the dotted lines on here, so we need to just cut those off. And it also has on this one, we've got little faint dotted lines on here. We need to cut that, but I'm going to show you quite an easy way to cut that in a minute. So we need to take 2 little slices off here. Don't worry if you're wibbly wobbly, because it doesn't matter. Okay, so we take these two, the 2 little pieces that you've just cut off, we want to just fold in half, like that. Fold those in half, like this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, this lovely little the closure bit, we're going to turn it over, and we're going to stick. So we folded them in half like that. Just stick half of one in the middle. Try and get into the middle as you can, like this. So a little bit of glue, not too much glue, because we don't want it oozing everywhere. Take a piece like that. Then you want to sort of get into the middle. You can eyeball it, or you can measure it, however you like to do it. And I'm just going to stick that down. Whoops, like that. And we're going to stick this one down on this side, like that. Okay, can you see? So then they just sit like that. We're going to squeeze those down, so we need to leave those to the side just to dry. Try and get them as close together as possible, so they're right in the middle, because this bit, like that, that's the piece we're going to slide through the card. So we need that nice and tight on there, like that. So I'm just going to leave that to the side for a minute. Pop that on. Now this piece, we want to just cut that down through there. So that's the little slidey piece. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Fiskars. Now again, you can use a Stanley knife, a Fiskars little anything to cut with, and use your cutting mat and cut a little slice down through there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this onto my cutting board, and then my cutting board, it's got this Fiskars, it's got like a little wire piece, and you can actually pop that onto the wire piece. Take this, don't go all the way through, open it up, pop it down, and then just cut through like that. So if you find that easier to do like that, can you see? Don't worry if you go a little bit lower, because we're going to cover that up anyway. Now the other thing I want to do is take a little ball tool, make sure this is in, just make this gap just a tiny bit wider if possible, because it just makes it easier to slide your little thingy-me-jiggity up and down. Where's my scissors? Let's just snip these little bits off like that. So quite super simple. My cutter's not very sharp, so it's got little bits coming off it. So that's that bit. So super simple. Now we take this piece. Now again, I've got like a little torn piece on there, but if you don't like it, you can have it plain. So you have it whichever side you want it. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on there, but first of all, I'm going to fold this up. So this one, we've got little fold lines. You can just about see them on there, but this one, I've made them a little bit darker, so it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to fold that down like that. Fold this. I'm probably not going by the instructions, I'm just doing this, but I'm going to just fold this down like that. The instructions are just so a reminder. I'm going to go that way because I find it easier to fold it back and in line with this, and then open it up and then fold it back again. I think you get sort of like a neater finish down through there. No, I haven't folded it very straight, but that's okay, that doesn't matter. Right, that's our foldy bit. Okay, going to open this out. This has got lovely sort of like a wisteria arch on there. Now I'm going to stick this onto here. Let me find my glue. Pop this down. So again, I'm just using tacky glue in here. So use whatever glue you have. You can put double-sided tape on there if that's what you want to use, whatever you like. But you want obviously you want it to open up this way. So you need this, the crease mark, the fold bit at the bottom. And then try and sort of get that in there. So do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you've cut too low on here, because we're going to cover that up anyway. Okay, so that's that bit. So this is our little journaling spot. We're going to take our little lady that we've added these two bits to, and we're going to pop this through that little slot that we've just made. Now, which way is easier for you to see? Can you see? Just pop it through there like that, so that it pops out through the other side. And then we want to open that up. Do you know what I mean? So this is the bit. Having this a little bit tighter or looser, this little hole, is a lot easier because it's going to make you go up and down a little bit better. But you know, the more you push it up and down, the easier it will be. Can you see I've cut mine right down to there, but it doesn't matter because we've covered that up with the pocket. Okay, so that's our two little tabby bits. We're going to take this piece, which is the extra piece, and I'm going to stick that on there. Now, depending how far, right, well, the best thing to do is push your little lady down like this, so it butts up with this nicely, and then turn it over, and you know that is the lowest bit that it's going to go to. So depending on how far you want this bit popping out the top, okay, so it can come out as far as you like, you can stick it as low as high, but obviously you need about sort of like a couple of centimeters on there, don't you? Like that. So I'm just going to stick it like that, and then I'm going to glue this, glue the two little tabs like that, and if you want it quite high, you can have it quite high like that. So I'm just going to leave it sort of that much. Shall I measure that? Shall I just measure that little bit? Yeah, 2 centimeters, so that's about right. We're going to just stick that on. Now make sure you haven't stuck it completely on there, and don't go pulling it yet because you need that glue to dry just a little bit. Now with the top piece, which you could probably do this before, I'm going to just round the corners, which, yeah, you probably should have done it before. I'm going to pop this on like this. There we go. So we've got a little rounded edge at the top. I just think it looks a little bit nicer, doesn't it, than the square bit. Think of that. Lovely. And then what we can do, let's just make sure. So I don't want to pull it too tight because I don't want it to, here we go. Got to make sure it moves. I don't want the glue to come off. Do you know what I mean? So let's just pull it. You'll have to pull it a few times just to loosen it. Do you know what I mean? This is why this little slit here needs to be quite open. Okay, lovely. Now it's time to glue this down. So that will be glued down to there and along the bottom. So I shall do that. A little bit of glue down here, like that. I am going to glue a little bit along this bottom piece as well. Pop that in. Make sure that's stuck down. Okay. Now you could leave it so you've got like a little pocket, little secret pocket in the back. But what I'm going to do to stop this sort of like moving about too much, I'm going to add a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue there, just to keep it in place, just so it's a little bit tighter. Make sure you don't glue everything together. Look at that, we've got our lovely little pulley. Now I don't want to pull too tight, but can you see that just comes up, and then I'm going to pull it from here because I don't want that to come undone. I don't want it to come undone because I haven't left the glue for very long. There we go. So that's it. So just be careful. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a little hole in here like this. Let's get my little hole punch. Punch a little hole in there, and then I'm going to take, I've got a few little beads and bits here which I've already made like a little dingly dangly, so I've just got some seed beads on here like that, a few little seed beads, little sequin on there, and a little sort of like diamante bit on a jump ring. So I'm just going to open up my jump ring, pop it through this hole, and then do that up. But again, you can pop ribbon through there, or you don't have to put anything through there. But look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? I just love it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you on this one because I really don't want that to come off. And this one, it just slides up and down, just lovely. This opens up, and then you just, oops, close that down and then slide that down. Just gorgeous. So there we go, guys, that is how it is made. So it's a lovely addition to any journal, I think. I do think it's beautiful. So this is your little thing that's going to come with the kit, and again you've got instructions to do it. So this is all comes with this beautiful kit. And it is gorgeous, and it's called Wisteria Dreams. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.